I can just move this thing a bit. Welcome once more to another reading from the Science of Mind magazine, the Daily Guides. It's always a debate within my mind whether I do a reading early or late. When I can't do it on time, which today I can't, because I'll be right in the middle of a business meeting, and I don't know what time I'll get back, 7, 7:30, who knows. So I always debate, if I get the chance, should I do it early rather than risk doing it late? And today I decided I'm going to do it early. Why not? And in case you're wondering about the mechanics of how these readings come to you, well, I use a streaming service. So what I do actually is I pull up a browser, I pull up the Science of Mind magazine online, I come to the page that I'm reading from, and then I go to my streaming service and I start my streaming service. I actually copy the affirmation into a pre-cut thing that I've already got in my notes. I paste it in there, I copy that whole thing, and then I copy and paste that into the information that the streaming service allows me to do. And then, having done that, then I attach the different things like Facebook, LinkedIn, and so on, YouTube, that I want to actually broadcast this to, and then that's where it goes out. And then hopefully I start to actually read it, which I'm going to do right now. Today is kind of a cool reading. I don't know whether it's all 100% factual or not, but it's a good reading. It's a feel-good reading. How about that? Feel-good readings are always good, aren't they? It's called The Gentleness of a Four-Legged Friend. First quote is, "The best therapist has fur and 4 legs. The best therapist has fur, if you are, and 4 legs." And that's from Anonymous. I tried looking up Anonymous, but I couldn't find anything. No, just kidding. The intelligence in an animal which directs its actions and tells it where to go to find food and shelter, we call instinct. It is really omniscience in the animal, or if you like, it's the divine operating through evolution in the animal. And of course, omniscience means all-knowingness. And that's from the Science of Mind textbook on page 342, so well into the textbook, actually. And the rest, of course, this month is from Reverend Dr. Sorensen, Christian Sorensen. He says, "Our 4-legged friends offers a giant channel of gentleness." I'm going to read it all the way through, and then I'll come back and comment. "Their unsurpassed ability to teach simultaneously takes us on an enchanted journey of the heart. They teach us to pray, to love unconditionally, to live in the moment, and to communicate without words. They demonstrate to us the qualities of loyalty and dedication. They even show us how to forgive. Animals have a way of making us feel special, of getting us to laugh, and even shifting our moods. They bring us joy, calm our nerves, and soothe our souls. As members of the family, our pets think they are our children. They bring us love, offering it at our feet as if it's the morning paper. This caring creates a special beyond what words can describe. Our furry friends understand us with all their hearts and all their souls. This kind of unwavering love is sometimes hard to find in our human relationships. Coming home to a wagging tail or a purring vibration helps dissolve the stresses of a day, sometimes more effectively than a deep conversation." Anatole France wrote, "Until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. The reciprocal loyalty between humans and our animal companions is a divine exchange. It is spirit made manifest." So what do you think? Anatole France, by the way, was an extremely well-known French writer and novelist, and he lived from the mid-1840s until the mid-1920s. And he was also a Nobel Prize winner. So what do you think about this? Are you a pet person? Are you not a pet person? Are you a dog person? Are you a cat person? Are you both? Are you something else? You know, I know people who've got lots of different kinds of animals. Friends of ours in Holland were always into getting little rabbits that they actually kept in a house in the cage. Is that a good thing or not? I don't know. I don't think so. But then that's up to them. We actually have 3 cats and a dog. But there is a difference between cats and dogs. I'm going to go back on this. I think by and large what Christian Sorensen is telling us is correct. However, I don't think all animals are like this, but I think by and large what he says is correct. So let's take the best of the animal kingdom and look at it. And there is lots and lots of evidence to show that keeping a pet actually helps to reduce your stress levels. It helps you to feel better. People who keep pets and are kind to them and vice versa tend to have healthier lives. It's true. You know, there's a complete difference though between the way cats behave and the way dogs behave. I mean, our dog, when it's near food or it's getting something, a treat or whatever, it gets incredibly excited. She jumps up and down. Her little tail, what she has of it, is going like mad. And she really just shows her joy and her expectation. The cats, they're a lot more sedate. Yeah, they kind of show it. And then even the 3 cats amongst themselves have got different personalities. One of them, when you call her, she immediately comes to you. Another one, he usually will come when you call him. And the third one, he sort of says, well, I might get back with you. But I've got to say this, when any of the 3 of them are nearer and when the dog is near, it's definitely a calming and it's a spiritual experience because it really helps me feel good when it helps my wife feel good. It's kind of cool. It's sometimes odd and a bit makes you alert when something wacky happens. Like the other morning, I waking up and there was a cat right by my head. I mean, literally on my head almost, you know, and that's never happened. But it was, oh, what are you doing here? Style of thing. Well, it's definitely true that it's a very healthy habit to get into. And the other thing is, of course, they do communicate without words. They let you know what they want. And the big thing I think about any animals is, as far as we know, I don't know about the really intelligent ones, you know, like the higher primates and elephants and dolphins and whales and so on. But by and large, you know, they don't bear grudges. Maybe some of them will get their psyche's messed up, but they don't bear grudges. And in all honesty, they don't seem to remember this stuff for a long time. You know, like we humans keep churning it over in our heads, but the animals seem to, it happens, it's frightening, and then they let it go and it's gone. And they've shown this with deer. You know, like a mother deer lost her kid and she was distraught, but half an hour later, it's like nothing had ever happened. They have the ability to shake it off, and that's something that we could learn. I'm going to have to go because, as I said, I have to go to a business meeting, and I've got to eat before I go. The affirmation is, every moment I feel the love I shared with my pets. I'm going to change it. Every moment I feel the love I share with my pets. Every moment I feel the love I share with my pets. That's really all I've got for today. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more tomorrow. And people are trying to reach me. I'm going to get back with them. And as I said, I've got to eat and get to a business meeting. But once again, thank you very much for watching. You know, we really do appreciate it. Reverend Lisa will be on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with different readings. And she will tell you all about self-care, I'm sure, and about getting out there, getting some sunlight early in the day. And it's all cool and it's all good. And it's all true. And I felt good when I walked our dog today. it's all good. So if you get the chance, get out there. Oh, and go hug a tree. Just hug a tree. Even if you do it in your mind, hug a tree. So until next time, namaste.